Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. Yet again, as you can see back behind me, I have my spirit animal Biggie Smalls and our J1 fuel cell right here. Today we're going to be going over the scrape error that people have been having, the market, how much time you guys have left to mint your J5 fuel cells, and anything else that comes up in my boomer tabs like we normally do. So with that, I will play a little bit of Coin Investor Dark Matter and some illustrations by Zephyr Trips. We'll be right back.
Yes. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and Donna Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we wanna. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you mint dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGproject.io was the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Man, it's a really good video. Let's see who's in the house. We've got Crypto Cat saying good morning, teaching until noon, but checking in periodically. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, there were actually a few people that sent in some pink Miss Well in the last few seconds of the J4 deal and received quite a bit of J4 fuel cells at the very last minute, which I good for them, man. I think that's great. And maybe we're more than we think. We're gonna go over some stuff on the website as well, and some updates that we've had with the UI. So we've got new stuff coming out almost every day on the website, if not every other day, that's making it easier to understand, easier to navigate, and show you guys exactly some of the value that we've baked into this game theory. So yeah, check it out. Let me share my screen real quick here. And also I put this link in on X, and I put the link in our Telegram. So hopefully some people will be showing up here. I know this is earlier in the day than I normally stream, but I think what we're gonna do, I believe I'll probably be doing earlier, and that's a great face right there. That looks like I'm trying to tell my kid that their homemade outfit for Halloween is probably not that great. I'm trying to be nice. That's a good picture. Anyways, excuse me. Yeah, let's jump into it. Let's go. First of all, and if you go to Twitter, here's our stream going down right now. And if we go to communities and we go to the collective, this is where we had our art contest and our art finalists right here. Very beautiful. Look, this is a nice one from J5 from Elizabeth right there. Loving it. I mean, some great ones from Chief and from Psych 69. This one right here actually made it into the finalists, and this one. So anyways, we are still we're still behind on paying out the reward points and the dark to these finalists and to the winner, which was of course which was Rip City Darkness Falls. We will definitely go out on that tonight. And we are waiting for the still and the image that we need for the metadata there. So that will be updating when we update that. For now, it's going to show up as a J1, which it's not a J1, it's a J5, but we've got to update the, like I said, the metadata there. So join the collective here and retweet, repost, and share all the cool stuff coming down with anti-gravity. Let's go to our favorite website in the entire world, which is agproject.io. And if you look at this is new as well. So you've got the Pink Miss Well game, which used to be the Wish Well. You got the minting, which is a big deal. You got our big clock right here, which is going through some updates right now. Then you've got View My Fuel Cell. So you can actually see this is another amazing GIF or animation from AJ Rip City Cuts and AJ Rip City Hex. He put together, this is actually a dark matter being minted into a fuel cell. I absolutely love it. But if you click on View My Fuel Cells, it brings up a really cool place that you used to have to go to the Vaporize page to see what was going on. And here you can see basically a lot of really cool stuff about yours. So you can see what league you're in. I'm a dark, this address that I use for streaming is a Dark Dolphin. It needs 60 more NFTs to reach Sonic Shark. And right now its default is all-time high. The all-time high of Dark was about $135 so far. And so at all-time high, it tells you the cash value of each one of these fuel cells, and it tells you how many fuel cells you have. And we're working on improving this and showing you guys some totals. So you'll actually see the total dark that's collected amongst all of your fuel cells, the total money that it could be worth, cash value. And then of course, current price right now, we're down to in the tens, I believe. And so like one Journey 1 is worth $3.46 cash value. And depending on how many people mint in J5, the payout could be as high as half a dark. However, I think there's a lot more minting that's going to go on between now and then. I think there's only a few. We'll go check that out. But this is really cool. You can also see in percentage which fuel cells, which journey has the highest supply of fuel cells. So right now in Journey 3 and 4, you're splitting the yield from the treasury with 106,000 people, and you're splitting it with 121,000 people in Journey 4, but in Journey 1 you're only splitting it with 15 or 49,000. In 18 you're splitting it with 61,000 fuel cells, and then so far in Journey 5 we only have 28,000 minted, which that's not even the amount that the evil address is going to mint. The evil address is going to mint 38,000. So we still have 10,000 to go, plus the wells, plus the mystery box, plus all of you guys. Which leads me to ScrapeGate. Let's talk about ScrapeGate for a second. A lot of people are getting errors when they go to scrape because they're trying to scrape their lottery winnings so they can roll them into the next mint. And we have had our devs searching out that bug, why it's different this time than the others. And some people are finally able to scrape, but they're scraping less than it said. It's something that as soon as we know more about, we will bring to you, we will share with you guys and get that fixed. But in the meantime, it is very frustrating to want to scrape a bunch of dark and mint during the minting phase, and so we're trying to get that fixed as soon as possible for you guys, and we'll share that on Telegram and on stream as soon as we get that figured out. But for now, this is, like I said, this page alone, my fuel cells, this is what a lot of people have been asking for, is like to see how many fuel cells do I have, how much dark is in them, and then we added the cash value of the dark so people can play around. They can do moon math and guess as high as they think that the price of dark might go, and that one affects the cash value of each NFT. So yeah, come here, check it out, play around, check your NFTs, check your cash value of each of them, and yeah, we'll continue working and bringing more information to you guys there. Minting, like I said, you go to minting. There are 7 days left to mint your fuel cells. 6 days, 23 hours. So yeah, under 7 days to mint your fuel cells. We've minted 10 of our dark here. I think we should do another 10 personally. So we'll do another 10 dark right now, 10 more. And there will be updates to this site as well, which as soon as they're ready, I'll share them with you. We're going to approve the contract. You got to approve it. So we'll just set it to max, and then we'll confirm that. So this is, we'll go fast. It's going to cost us about 3 cents to approve these 10. And then once they're approved, this will turn green and we'll go on to mint, and mint will be yellow until we confirm that one. And then of course, once it's a success, these will go from yellow to solid green, and we'll get a really cool update right here and a message on the bottom of the screen that 10 more have been minted. So let's see. There we go. So the approvals happened. You can see it turn green. Now we got the mint. And so here's the 10 right here. We're going to go fast on this one as well. It's going to charge us 65 cents to mint 10 of these fuel cells. So we'll hit confirm. And then now you can see we're minting. And as soon as they're successful, this will turn green and we'll get a really cool notification up here. And you'll see my fuel cells go up. So once these are minted, boom, look, we've got 10 more fuel cells right here. Very cool. 319A just minted 10 fuel cells. So now if I go to my fuel cells, instead of having 10 right here where I have 10, once this updates, I'll have 20 J5 fuel cells. It's not updated yet. This is why you don't do things live, folks. But eventually this will change from 10 to 20, and I'll have 20 J5s in this address right here. If you click on tools, that of course will bring up the beta.agproject.io right here. And in beta, I can go to the treasury and you can see I have 72 fuel cells total. And the treasury's paid out 67,000 dark, and it has 367,000 fuel cells that are minted and still active right now that have not been vaporized. If you go to the lottery, you can see we've got almost 6,000 dark in the lottery right now. The evil bonus scrape has not been turned on, and yeah, we can talk about that later. But the evil bonus, there's no evil bonus at this time, and it shows you guys how much will be paid out in each 3 of these drawings. And the first drawing happens in 18 days, so we'll be back here for that. Check that out. And then, of course, this is the scrape button people have been having trouble with. Unfortunately, like I said, it's throwing out errors, and we really, really appreciate the people that have been sending feedback and information on the errors and the scripts and inspections and transaction hashes to get to the bottom of that bug. But we will, like I said, I have total confidence in my devs. We're going to figure out the ScrapeGate and get those scrapable as soon as possible. They are truly, they're really real awesome people at their job. Very, very, very good devs. Amazing devs. There we go. One of our devs is recommending that you hard refresh your page if you're having this, which is where you hold down Control and click refresh. Let me see here. Also, they raised the gas limit in case the gas limit is being used. So I'm not sure if that one's there. Yes. Excuse me, I'm just replying to them really quickly here. There we go. And then, of course, the evil address, which people have been minting, you can mint on behalf of the evil address. Let's see what it charges right now. If I were to mint 500 of those, it would cost me 22,000 pulse, or about 80 cents right now, average. Let's go fast. It's going to be $15 to go fast to mint 500 of these NFTs. Let me see if I even have that much in my wallet here. Usually it'll tell you if you don't, but that's really high. That's really high. What's the gas fee right now? Yeah, gas fees at 16 million. Holy cow, that's insane. That's ridiculous. So I'm gonna wait for it to come back down here to the millions, 1 and 2 million, before I go ahead and mint some more for the email address. But this is where the scrape button sometimes appears, and yeah, you never know when it's going to come back, and you guys are going to pump the heck out of the lottery, that's another reason to mint, is because you never know what's going to happen with the lottery once the mint is over. So check that out for sure. And then vaporize, you never want to vaporize your fuel cells. You just don't. I think what we'll do is we'll add some links and stuff to the page over to something like Pulse Market, Mintra, so that you guys will know where you can go ahead and sell your NFTs instead of vaporizing them. Because if you sell them, you can, take profit without, breaking open the piggy bank. But if you vaporize, then that's it. That piggy bank is gone, and the yield goes to the other piggy banks. So cool stuff. And then, of course, Pink Miss Well. How are we doing on the Pink Miss Well? We got 40 tickets left in round 21. Looks like 16 CD 124 round 20 with number 24, and got 4.7 dark. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So this is a game that we've created where you play with Pulse, but once you buy these spots with Pulse and you spin it and it eliminates, it's like Russian roulette. It just takes out numbers. Last man standing gets roughly about $50-$60 of dark right now. And yeah, that's the game. And these are about 70 cents a pulse each number. So people are having a lot of fun here. I don't know if it'd be a great idea during these absolutely banana fuel, like these fees are just ridiculous fees. Yeah, so that goes over that one. Let's check this. Pulse scan my pinata. This is the dark matter holders right here. Maybe not. Maybe we got to refresh it. Bring it back to life. Nope. So Pulse scan, not doing great right now. Not pulling up information. Maybe it's because the gas fees are so high. I don't know. Hocus Pocus is a great place for Homie Don't Play That farms, and for Actuator. Actuator went up 38% today. So it's pumping, and our actuator is worth $10 on a $60 investment that we made. We made that investment. I got to connect the wallet here. Come on, connect. Yeah, we made this stake 65 days ago. We've earned 111 hex. That's a cool number. We're on day 2006 of hex. So hex has been around for 2006 days, and we did some stakes for day 7,000. So in about 5,000 days, or around 2039, the last day of January 2039, these will all mature and they will all be redeemable hex stakes. In the meantime, they are delegated, so that means that you can actually extract the hex time token value of them, and you can also move them from one wallet to another, unlike the native stakes. So this goes through a lot, but once you make these stakes, you can extract this hex time token value. You can pool it or pair it with hex or one of these other tokens, and then you can put it to work in liquidity providing farm, which basically means you're just providing 2 coins to the exchanges to trade back and forth, and then you're taking that IOU of those tokens that you provided, that pair that you provided, and you're locking it in here to show that you're trying to keep that. You're getting rewarded as long as you're providing liquidity. And we're at 57% APR. So our $60, roughly $60 investment is now worth 84, and we got an extra $10 of the actuator token by putting it in this farm. There are no time locks. So if we wanted to, we could take it out of the farm. We could go to PulseX and we could remove the liquidity pair. And then we could go back to the stakes. We could either sell the Hex time tokens, or we could pay back our loan that we took from them and have our entire stake ready to go. So that's, Actuator it's a game changer. It does take a while to go through these steps. The first time you do it, you kind of have to watch a few videos, and it's good if someone can hold your hand, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty dang cool. I think it's the best use of your stake of your Hex if you got some liquid Hex. Coin Market League. Let's see where we're at today on Coin Market League. Come here every day and vote if you would. We appreciate your votes. And we've got Carpe Diems at 11. We'll give them some love. There we go. And we'll post that on Twitter, or X as the kids call it. Dark is down at number 15. Let's give that some votes and some love. We'll share that on Twitter. And then, of course, we got to give some love to Hex and Hocus Pocus as well. So let's go here to Hex. We're going to vote for Hex. We're not robots. And we'll share it. We will post it. Again, if the Hexicans actually embraced this website, Coin Market League, and followed them on Twitter, we would have number one. There's 635 votes for number one right now. That's silly. That's a silly amount of votes. We could crush that. And then, of course, Hocus Pocus down here at 23. Give those guys some love. We are not robots. Share. And post. There we go. So our work is done for the day. We've done our good daily deed right there. Next place we like to check out is 0x Bistro. What's for sale right now on 0x Bistro? Looks like there are 55 dark that are right at the money or close to at the money with no slippage. The print tokens on sale, so you can get 420,000 print token. Looks like 44% of the order has been filled. You can buy as little or as much of these as you want, by the way. But for about $4,000 in DAI, you're going to get 420,000 print tokens right now. That's insane. That's a good deal. It's a good deal, especially if you want to put them to work in that ecosystem. There's some Hex in the house that's slightly out of the money, but probably still a better deal than you're going to get with slippage. ST3 is on sale. Bean is for sale. Yep is for sale. Top Hat, SQL, and then there's one dark listed at $1,000, and that's something that we did for about a year. It's coming out in 2026. So 3/30/2026 is when this one expires. It'll be very interesting to see how close the price of dark gets to this $1,000 mark in the next what is today? It's like the end of the 5th month, 6th. So in about 9 months, we got about 9 months to see where that goes. But 0x Bistro is the best place. You can list any token on Pulse at any price you wish, and you can receive or accept all these tokens as your payment. So 0x Bistro, it's a sleeping giant. It's one of the best kept secrets in Pulse Chain. Let's check out Anti-Gravity. There are no NFTs for sale on Pulse Market. There might be some on Mintra, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, keep an eye here, because eventually this may be the only way to get J1, J2s, and J3s and J4s in the future, because that pink Miss Wealth, I don't know. Let's check on our little buddy Ethereum here. Let's go to the year-to-date chart. Okay, so Ethereum went up and hit 27, so that's good. We want it to hit 37 and higher to hopefully see some of the SAC money roll into Pulse Chain. So this is a good sign. This is this is a lot better sign than $1,400 back in April. That may be the bottom for Ethereum this cycle. Who knows? But it is climbing in the direction it needs to climb. Old man Bitcoin, what are you doing? Old man Bitcoin hit 111 about a week ago, and now it is, oh my God, it's tired. It's like, so, but as long as it makes higher lows and continues to crank, I would love to see $200,000 Bitcoin, $250,000 Bitcoin, because if we see that, we're more likely to see $10,000 ETH, and if we see $10,000 ETH, we're very, very likely to see really expensive dark, which is, I mean, I love dark the most. It's killing it. As you can see, this bull is not working right now. This bear is still dumping. Most of the market's down yesterday and today. It's like people are just, I don't know if they're growing impatient for the bull market or the alt season, or if they're just chasing other shiny objects. There's a lot of shiny object syndrome in Pulse. Quite a few tokens and stuff going on with pump.tires, including Pink Miss Well. I mean, people did chase Pink Miss Well for a while. We'll take a look at that one and see where it's at. Oh yeah, I can cancel this because I'm not paying $15 to mint for the evil address right now. Yeah, so here's our Nostradamus chart. Again, this is our 5th minting phase. First minting phase was great. The liquidity was low. We rocketed from $1 to $135 in just a couple weeks. And then of course, people found out they had their airdrops, and we ate 11 black swan events in a matter of months on Pulse Chain. It just Pulse Chain could not catch a break, could not, and we couldn't either. It was. I mean, we got a nice pump here on the second one. We got a little bit of pump on the fourth one, and here we are on the 5th. And just, I think we got a lot more minting to go. But guys, there's only 7 days left here before this is over, and then we go into the next set of lottery drawings. So, anyways, let's check out the charts. Check out the charts. Let's check out Pink Miss Well first. So Pink Miss Well is on super sale right here. It's all the way down to this previous low right here where it slammed during Fat Finger Wednesday right here. It's all the way back down to that one, which is insane because there's $152 in volume. Like there's people selling like $10-20 right now, and it is tied to Pulse, so it's going to go down. Here's $50, $40 someone dumped of it, but yeah, here it is on the bottom. It's interesting. I think people bought it up here, or maybe bought it down here, and they're like, I'm just going to take my profits, because there's a lot of people speculating on this, which is insane to me because this token, the Pink Miss Well token, is going into the hands of the Pink Miss Well, who was one of the most diamond-handed bros in the game. Let's check this really quick, see who else is here. Hi, Jim. Jim Short's in the house. Hi, Randy's mom. Good to see you, Jim Short. I got my mints for J5. Awesome. Hi, Max and the crew. Hello, believe in yourself. Markets are red today. Yes, as you can see, I have my red candles on behind me because we are red today. So good to see you guys. And then Big Bud Wolf is in the house. Good to see you. Peace. Knuckles. Loving it. Good to have you guys here. So let me jump back into here again. This is down. It is tied. It's got 35 grand of liquidity tied to Pulse, and Pulse is down. Dark and Wrapped Pulse has actually done a little bit of a bounce today. It was all the way down here, like in the low 10s. And it's done a little bit of a bounce up, like found this floor right here, which is, it's an interesting floor right here. This right here, this $6-7 right here, that might be, I'm hoping that's the all-time low dark ever, but who knows? I mean, like obviously the all-time low would be the launch at $1, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like Interesting stuff. And then of course, if you put it against Pulse, there's a very, very clear floor of it against Pulse right there. So anyway, that dark is an incredible price today. Like, geez Louise, I can't say anymore. Actuator took this nice pump. Look at Actuator reclaiming its range. It was just like it was dying a slow death, and then someone came in and said, "Not today, Satan." $1,000 in volume right here. And these are not huge buys, $100 buys basically. They've been pumping the heck out of the price with just $150 buys. So that goes to show you, I mean, how much liquidity is in here. 13 grand of liquidity. Yeah, this stuff can pump really hard and really fast. Actuator, shout out to Actuator guys, my homies. Let's see here. Dark and Dat. It's also looking pretty healthy. It's got a nice bump to 1060 today, and it's got 24 grand of liquidity. And the Homie Don't Play Dat farms paying out really, really well. Homie Don't Play Dat is down a little bit, down in the 4-cent range. It was up here pumping 5 and 6 cents, and now it's back down to 4. I don't think it's going to break this this resistance right here unless the whole market wrap Pulse and everything just goes through the floor. And again, 36 grand of liquidity, just about the same amount between Pink Miss Well and wrap Pulse. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Hex is sucking. It's sucking, hard sucking suck today. It's back in the James Bond 007 range. It's definitely slumping. Now, granted, yes, it's not. We're still moving up. We're still coming off this bottom here. This would still be a higher low than this, which is great. Higher lows, higher highs. We just, today is not a great. It's a great day to buy. I think anything from here and down, I think is anything under a penny is probably a really, really good buy for Hex, especially if you put it to work at Actuator and you're making money while you're waiting to see what happens in the future. Wrap Pulse is also down, looking like a sad elephant trunk. Very, very, very close to obviously Hex. And then let's see, I have a Pulse X chart here. And again, it's probably going to look pretty much the same. Sad elephant, same thing though. It's stronger. It's got a stronger pump than Hex and Pulse right now. Let's see here. Nope. No permissions. Shout out to Randy Holarski and the team over there. It is hitting another floor here. It's trying to create this support right here. Solid X is down below 11 as well, which is pretty. It's got a little bounce like we did, but yeah, it's not looking great at all. Magic Carpet Ride has no movement at all. It has not moved. It's just like I'm sticking here. That's interesting. That one's got 13 grand of liquidity, so this thing could pump really, really hard. The print token. We're just going through that. This is on sale on OX Bistro, and we'll see if it comes back and touches this resistance right here. It's almost down to here, to the tops of these two. It's almost down there, but it's not quite. And then of course our buddy Proof of No Work Dev. Let's see what he's doing. He's still just climbing a hill, just getting that flywheel spinning, getting some momentum there. Very, very interesting chart. Very interesting chart. I gotta tell you guys, like one of the first tax tokens I ever learned about. Proof of No Work Dev. Proof of No Work token. Very, very cool. I think that's about it, guys. I mean, let's check the gas again. Oh, the gas is gone down from 16 million to 7 million, which is still ridiculous. There's another R word that I want to say. Richard Hart said, whenever this thing gets busy, we'll just build another gas station. Well, after 2 years, it seems to be getting some crazy congestion at times. So, might need another gas station because the gas is crazy expensive. And people are like, well, they compare it to Ethereum. It's like, yeah, but some days Ethereum's actually cheaper than Pulse Chain, which is not. That's sad. That's a sad thing to say. That's about it. I've covered all your guys' comments. I've covered all this stuff. I went over some of the new stuff on the website. Let me say this. If you guys are hoping to get any of the J5 fuel cells that are minting right now, you have to have dark in your wallet to mint, and then you can mint one for one. One NFT always costs one dark matter token. So the dark matter PRC20 tokens will get you one of the fuel cells. And right now we're minting 35, as you guys can see. After this clock counts down in 7 days, I believe the only fuel cells that you can get your hands on are going to be J5s. And I would be willing to bet that it's going to cost you more in Pink Miss Well token. We'll have a Pink Miss Well deal most likely, and it'll cost you more in the Pink Miss Well token to get this than it will now, especially with dark at $10. I mean, geez Louise, like these basically you're getting a J5 for $10, and who knows what the value of a J5 is going to be in the future, but and then we'll get into this later too, the leaderboard, the collective, the reward points. We're going to get into that. Right now, like I said, we do have updates planned for this site. We have some more updates planned for this new site right here, the NFT page. There's some new stuff that's going to go down in here for you guys. And yeah, we will see how much Journey 5. This is my guess. So you got 38 grand that is going to be minted from the evil address. You already have about 2 grand minted from Wells right now. So that puts us at 40 grand. So I think we're going to hit at least 40. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to hit at least 40 grand of these right here. So we're 28 now. My guess is that the mystery box might come in with half of the evil. So maybe 15 to 20 grand. And then you've got Pink Miss Well has not minted yet. And I think the Pink Miss Well minted something insane last time. I can't even remember what it was. But if we did the impersonator XYZ on the Pink Miss Well, we would be able to see, how many it had. Let's actually pull up Pink Miss Well's Addy here. If we can. Are these pages working again? Scan by Pinata. Are you working? Oh, geez Louise. Yeah, that's not it's not going great. Let me go back to our Telegram, and I'm going to go to the pinned messages, because the pinned messages are going to have the Pink Miss Well address on it as well. Here we go. Dark priority. Right here. Nope. There we go. Okay, so here's the Pink Miss Well Addy right there. We're going to copy that. I know you guys can't see because I'm on another screen, but we'll go into impersonator, right? And we'll do this. And here's the Pink Miss Well address. And of course, this is going to be on Pulse Chain. And then this is the website we want to look up. We want to see what the Pink Miss Well sees when he pulls up this website. So we'll copy this one. And we will plug it into impersonator. I always think imposter because of that silly joke about the fake noodles. There we go. So we're going to go with iframe instead of wallet connect. Go to iframe. And why are you doing? Nope. There we go. My fuel cells. So this, when we hit connect, this should show us what the Pink Miss Well sees when he goes to this website. So as you can see, this can't be right at all. No, this is my address, 319A. I might have to disconnect because the browser's remembering it. But yeah, this is it. But you can see, here's the good news. You can see that my 5 J5s turned to 20. But we want to see this website. Let's hit update and see if it updates it. Nope, it's still here. So let me do this. Let me go here and I'm going to disconnect my wallet right there, and maybe now it'll work. So let's refresh this again. Connect. Update. Nope, it's still stuck on this one. Still stuck on that one. It's still not showing us the pink mist well, but if we did see pink mist well, we would see a crazy amount of fuel cells here that have been printed or minted, rather. I like it. All right. So anyways, yeah, there's a lot more minting going on. We obviously need this to go down to something reasonable. 1 or 2 million would be great. I see. Now look at this. Look at the scale that it shows this. It looks like it's low right now, but it is ridiculously high. 7 million beats is stupid. That's a stupid amount to do stuff. 1 and 2 million is kind of what you're shooting for sometimes in the early mornings hours. But a second ago, 16 was as tall as all these right here. So I don't know. This site gives me serious like trust issues, but whatever. We're gonna go. That being said, let's go out on Darkness Falls by the one and only AJ Rip City Hex AJ Rip City Cuts, and we will hit you guys. If we get any updates, I might come stream again tonight. But basically, this is gonna. It's good, guys.
Dark matter calling in the still of the night. Frequencies, fire, fuel cells ignite. Dark token shimmers, stars beyond flicker. The address which holds the evil unfolds. Strength in arms not quivering. Evil never minting its hoard. Down this dark and dreary road, jackpots found their simmering. Gravity, hit the button, claim its share. Gravity, hover in the cosmic air. Fuel cells burn, brightness lights the rays. Dark matter tempts this risky embrace. You've run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing hero's fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies. This lottery spin phase by phase. Evil address real in half the days. Winning mounds of unscraped sits. A dormant prize in this cosmic pit. Minting windows, chance takes flight. Fuel cells bloom through the coded night. Burn it, keep it, your mind is such a mess. How long can this go on? Fuel cells burn, brightness lights the rays. Dark matter tempts this risky embrace. Chills run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing hero's fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies. Scrape button glows, this chance to seize the loot. Evil stash rolls to the next group. Bigger pots, the winners rise. Higher stakes light up the skies. 33 phases, the finite journey's arc. Pulse chain thrives through the endless dark. Holder's choice, the stars align. Anti-gravity's ours, by this the grand design. Fuel cells burn, brightness lights the rays. matter tempts this risky embrace. Years run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing hero's fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies.